Somebody zoom in a little bit.
Hello, and thank you all for coming tonight. My name is Sue Huff, and in the next 6 minutes, I'd like to introduce myself, my beliefs, and start the discussion with you of what I would do if I was your trustee. First of all, who am I? I'm a professional writer, performer, and filmmaker. I've written for national television, CBC radio, film, and theater. As an actor, I've performed on most of the stages here in Edmonton and appeared in both film and television productions. I've also directed a film for the National Film Board of Canada called Kids Talking About Death, which has been recognized locally, nationally, and internationally, and you can find it at your local library. I'm married to a teacher who works in Spruce Grove, and we have two fabulous children, aged 9 and 12. Like most of you, I am actively involved in my children's school through the Parent Council and countless volunteer hours. Last year, I formed the West Glen Advocacy Group to address our school's declining enrollment. As head of the group, I organized monthly meetings, set the direction, and met with everyone and anyone who I felt had a role to play in keeping the school open, including parents, teachers, Edmonton Public School Board Planning Department, Trustee Don Williams, our MLA, city councilors, the community league, school alumni, local businesses, and the media. I organized a presentation on the designated community school program to share information on this formerly provincially funded program. I scheduled regular meetings with our principal, and together we set objectives and priorities for the year. And I'm happy to report we hit every single objective. 1 year later, West Glen's enrollment has jumped significantly, and we are no longer on the 1 to 3 year sustainability review list. It was truly amazing to see what can be done with a concerted, collaborative, and dedicated effort. It was a year of unpaid work for me, but very worth it. So what do I believe? I believe in community, and that we have a responsibility to look after not just our own children, but all children. I believe community schools are vital and must be preserved as a choice for parents. I believe in public education and the right for every child to be well educated, to realize their potential regardless of their race, creed, religion, social economic background, or disability. I believe children's success should be measured by more than a series of test results. They are individuals, and they should be treated as such. I believe teachers have an incredibly challenging job to do, and they require more support. I believe that parents are being asked to do too much to support their schools, and that their primary role should be to support their children at home. I believe education is underfunded in this province, the richest in Canada, and that it is a trustee's responsibility to increase that funding and to advocate for public education strenuously and fearlessly. But most importantly, I believe in children. Someone said to me, it's not good enough to say that you represent change. We want to know how you will do it. It's a good point. So how will I affect change? Slowly, persistently, and with a smile. A combative, divisive stance gets us nowhere. Change only happens with increased awareness and a true desire to work collaboratively with others. But currently, collaboration is just not happening. Too many people feel unheard, too many good ideas are being dismissed, too many concerns are left unaddressed, and there are just too many restrictions on open communication between trustees and the public. Trustees are frequently advised not to speak, not to comment, and their silence does great damage to the perception of the role and its usefulness. To restore trust in our trustees, I think transparency, accountability, and open communication are essential. We need to put the public back into public education. To do this, I would reestablish the public ward meetings that were held by former trustee Lynn Odinsky. Everyone would be invited to share their concerns and ideas with me. These meetings would be held 4 times a year in community leagues throughout the ward, and the cost for these meetings would come out of my personal expense account. I would also explore every possible avenue to open up the lines of communication, including using my website, my blog, emails, regular newsletters, attending parent council meetings, anything and everything that would make it easy for constituents to contact me, to ask me questions, and to find the information they need. I would establish working relationships with all levels of government and begin the process of advocating for change. I would work towards increasing the authority and the accountability of trustees, including a return to the right of local taxation, an open book policy, thank you, and fewer meetings behind closed doors. I would listen and learn from all the partners in education, custodians, teachers, parents, advocates, principals, and community members, and bring those ideas forward. Ultimately, as an elected official, I answer to you, the constituents, not the administration. Finally, I promise that I will be a strong advocate for children, because they deserve nothing less. Thank you, and I look forward to your questions and hearing your ideas.